In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to animate using Premiere Pro. So the first thing you'll need to do is open up Moodle and go to week 1. At the bottom of week 1 you'll find the SP Premiere Video Portfolio template. Download that and drag that onto your desktop. Okay, then I want you to open your file. Okay, double click on that and open your Premiere file. Okay, and within that it has a blank template. I think to drag that blank template and just pop it on. That will give you a white background. Okay, some of you might need a white background. And we're using the white background because the screen and the environment on the portfolio website has a white background. So the first thing you need to do is import using the assembly section. Premiere is broken up into several sections: learning, assembly, editing, color, effects, audio, graphics and libraries. So I'm going to go to assembly, I'm going to go file, import. Now I'm going to select all of the JPEGs from the previous section, holding shift, and I'm going to hit import. I'm then going to drag over those components and pop them into our sequence area. And this is the works as kind of a zoom. This section here at the bottom of the screen, you can see that that's zooming in and out. Show more time. So now what I can do is highlight all of these, right click, and we can go to set to frame size, and this will make sure that all of our elements fit together, fit within our frame. If you don't do that, it's going to look like this, and you're going to have kind of close-ups of all of your work. So it's important that you select all of the frames, control or right click, and set to frame size, and they'll all fit perfectly within the frame. Okay, so there we have our sequence. Now you might have to do some rearranging to put it into the right order, and to do that you can quite simply zoom into the section that you want to move, click on the component, move it over, and you can shuffle these along as you please if you need to. Okay. So now what we can do is we want to. This is currently. This is currently set to. This is currently set to 4 seconds. So, and we want to speed that up. So to speed it up, we can select all of these components and just hit right click and go to speed and duration. So if we go into duration, double click in this little area here, and it will open up the time. Okay, I'm going to bring this right down, so we can bring it down to 4, 3 in seconds. Just bear in mind that this is the milliseconds in here, so I'm going to bring this down to 3, and you're going to see the speed of that. Now it's really important that you set ripple, edit, shifting, trailing clips. If you don't hit this button, look what happens to the sequence. You can see here that it's actually split them all up into individuals. Now the ripple will slide them all down together. Okay, so I'm just going to Command Z that. So I'm just going to go through that process again, highlight them all, right click, okay, and go to speed and duration. Okay, double click on the little blue part. Okay, I'm going to change this to 0.3, and you can change these individually as well. And then we'll hit ripple, and you'll see that these will all shuffle down. Now you're going to see the speed of this. Now if I hit play, which is right here, or spacebar, see that's going to flip through. Okay, so that might be too fast, but you could duplicate these if you wanted to by selecting them all, holding Alt and dragging across. Again, it will always snap to the blue line. Okay, always snap to the blue line for you. So zoom yourself in and out. We can drag these across to snap to the blue line. There we go. Okay, so now we can see that that's been duplicated. And if I hit go, and we can see that flashing through now. But that might be too fast, so you might want to slow it down a little bit. Okay, so just to slow it down then, I'm just going to select them all. Speed and duration. And I'm going to bring this down to 1 second. And I'm going to hit OK. So I'm just going to pull my background across, just in case anything's peeking out. And now the speed moves like this. Okay, I'm just going to increase the size so you can see it. There we go. Okay then, so the first thing we need to know how to do is to package these documents. We need to go to File, Project Manager, choose your location. So the destination path for this is set to desktop. If you need to select your path, choose desktop, and this is where all of your files will be packaged to and saved. So you're going to hit choose, OK, and save. And that's generated a folder that has all of your components within it. So you can see we have the file, we have the white background, and we have all the JPEGs that we've used. Now you can also add video into these areas too, and you can just drag them in exactly the same way through import and bring them into this section here. So to export this as a video, we can then go File, Export Media, and choose the format H.264, and the output name, so we can double click in here. You can call this, make sure you call it with your name. And we're going to save it to the desktop. We can hit, and in this area, look, you can actually trim from here. So if you didn't want the white bit at the end, or that to flash, we can actually trim this down and just bring it to the last slide here, and we can see this again works the same as the slider on the within Premiere. So this is a little section to trim your document at the final stage. We're then going to hit Export. Take a few seconds, but that should shoot out onto the desktop. Okay. And we can see that here is our video. We can view that full screen view. Enter full screen. I can just hit play. And there we go. I didn't quite put this one in order, but obviously you'll put yours in order. So there can be bits of video